Hello, my name is Jessie Drury, and I'm going to be doing a screencast on the capabilities needed for multi-channel retailing. The first capability for multi-channel retailing is going to be to develop assortments and manage inventory. This is a very high priority for store-based retailers as well as catalog retailers. You'll want to decide what assortments you are going to carry and how you're going to keep track of the things that you do carry. For example, JCPenney uses a company called Regis to come in and count inventory every few months. It's very important to keep track of the things you have so you know when to reorder items, as well as when you know that there's theft going on within your company. Next would be to manage people in remote locations. So you'll need to decide how you're going to keep track of people in remote locations from where you are. Without having to leave the office, how are you going to keep track of these people all across the U.S.? You will need to know that these people are representing your company in a well manner. For example, On the Border employs people from all over the U.S. to train people in remote locations, such as Egypt, on how they want things done. They have a universal way that they want everything done in a certain order and expectation that goes with that. Next would be to efficiently distribute merchandise to the stores. You'll need to decide how we're going to get our merchandise to these stores on time every time. Are you going to be sending it by mail? Are you going to be sending it by boat? And are you going to be having it flown there? Another thing that you'll want to keep in mind is anticipating any problems that you're going to be having with this. Now this is very important to niche retailers as well as catalog retailers. The next would be to present merchandise effectively in a printed format and distribute catalogs. You'll need to decide how you're going to advertise merchandise in print. You will need to know how people would like it displayed in the catalog and how you should organize this information in your catalog. For example, JCPenney does an excellent job of showcasing its products in catalogs. Another thing you want to think about is whoever your target market is, they might want to be the first section in your catalog so that they don't have to flip around looking for stuff. And this is a very high priority for catalog retailers. The next would be to present merchandise effectively on a website. So how should our website look? Should we advertise on the side of our website our special offers? What should be on the home page? For example, one website that I really like is the Old Navy website. It's put together and it's easy to use and very nicely put. I don't feel like I'm overwhelmed. One thing you want to make sure is if you're going to try and put your information on a website that you don't want it to be too overwhelming to the customer, or people will just find somewhere else to shop. This is a high priority for catalog retailers as well as niche retailers. The next would be to process orders from individual customers electronically. So we want to make sure that our payments will be safe online from hackers. You want to decide if you want to use an automated service. And then you also want to decide whether an automated service will save you money or hurt your business. For example, I hate talking to a machine. Sometimes if I call to order something and I have to talk to a machine, I will hang up and not place the order. And I'm always sketchy online about who I give my credit card information to. So you want to make sure that if people are sending their credit card information to your company, that it's safe from hackers. And this is a very high priority for catalog retailers as well as niche retailers as well. The next would be to efficiently distribute merchandise to homes and to accept returns. So what method are you going to use to get your product to our customers? Are you going to pay for shipping on all returns? And are you going to be using the U.S. mail, FedEx, or UPS? For example, I know that as a customer that shops online, I expect shipping to be covered by the store, both to me and if I need to return it. I pretty much refuse to pay shipping on anything these days because I figure that if I'm buying from your store, you should pay for the shipping to get to me, as well as if it doesn't fit. And since it's for catalogs and niche retailers, we want to make sure that it fits. Obviously, when we get the things that we order, we want to make sure that it's what we really ordered and be able to send it back if we're not completely satisfied. The next would be to integrate information systems to provide a seamless customer experience across all channels. So you'll need to decide what do you expect from all of your sales associates in your company. And how are you going to tell every associate about new changes that you make? Next, you will want to ask yourself if every customer leaves our store feeling satisfied. For example, Hancock Fabric uses email to tell each store of new changes. Then the manager is expected to relay the message to employees. So it's very important that that manager relays that message to the employees so that the message is not lost and Hancock Fabrics can continue with that seamless customer experience. And that's a very high priority for niche retailers as well.